Monorail.
All right. My work here is done.
All right, cool. Welcome back to Batman Begins.
This is a monorail? This looks like a regular train.
Yeah, this isn't a monorail.
It's going pretty fast.
It's monorail in the sense of it's on one rail.
But anyway, welcome to the last part of Batman Begins. This is literally the last segment we got to do.
This is Batman Ends. This is it.
Well, otherwise known as The Dark Knight Rises.
Really? I thought it stopped at Dark Knight, and that was it.
No, Dark Knight Rises.
Any more movies?
It exists. It does.
Ah,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's hard to remove that movie because then you'd be removing Bane.
Yeah. Well,
And
again,
that's
like
too-
I
that's too
can,
good of
I
a
can
meme.
watch Dark Knight Rises. Like it's the weakest
Yeah.
of the three, easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
No,
but
I don't hate it.
I don't love it.
It's just that, damn, the movie does just keep falling apart the more I keep watching it. Like, it's just...
Eventually, you'll get to a point where you don't want to watch it again.
No, I'll still watch it, because I do really like Bane in that movie. It's just really fun.
But like the Lucius thing just kind of pisses me off. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was Dark Knight.
No, I know, but it bothers me more in Dark Knight Rises because if you had that thing from Dark Knight, half the movie would have been done.
Yeah, but come on, that was...
But I know it's the point. But
Yeah, but you can't say you understand it, but they keep bringing it up as a thing.
Yeah.
that
I
pisses
still
you
bring
off
it up.
about it.
Still a pet.
Well,
it's more like you know what it is. It's more like a pet peeve for me.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
more like one of
For
those things
sure,
where
yeah.
I watch Dark Knight Rises and I think this is an okay movie. It's got some interesting points, right?
Yeah.
Batman gets hurt, of course, and you get the whole story of Bane. But there's always that lingering idea that half of the stuff didn't have to happen if we just kept that machine and Lucius used it.
Yeah, but at the
That's
same
it's
time,
an ethical vi- it's a
but
massive
but Lucius
ethical
was
violation.
Lucius was very clear on his ethical reasons why he didn't want to hold on to it, and Bruce abided by that. It's a very heartwarming scene between those two.
Yeah.
and to have it and to bring it back would go against that.
Right.
No matter how, even like in a desperate situation like that, I don't necessarily disagree. Like in a desperate
Yeah.
situation like that.
And
But it's also like a
thing.
humongous First Amendment violation.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
Batman ever gets unmasked and he's caught, he's going to have a lot to answer for.
Yeah, but you know what else is a huge
He's
amendment
rich.
violation?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know what else is a huge amendment violation? Using a nuclear bomb to blow up a city.
Well, I never liked the fucking Talia al Ghul plot.
Yeah.
in Dark
Yeah,
Knight
it was,
Rises.
and maybe that's also part of it. It was like, what purpose does this serve?
Why be so long-winded about it? Just as
Yeah, if you were gonna blow it up, blow it up.
Yeah, it's like the idea. She says it herself in the end of the movie, and it's turned against her, which is a good moment, like admittedly. But she says like she deliberately went this route because it's the slow knife that cuts the deepest, that sort of thing. And then like when she then tries to activate the bomb, Bruce Wayne has already got the thing activated to block the signal.
Yeah,
and then he
yeah.
follows up with perhaps it was too slow, and it's like, okay, that was a good comeback, but at the same time, it's also like. You went really out of your way to make this plan as convoluted as possible for the sake of blowing up the city.
And it's just like you could have just done it.
Yeah.
If you had decided that it was time to wipe Gotham off the map because there was no saving it.
Yeah.
Which again, but just blow it up.
Yeah, I think
You had literally,
I was thinking that.
It like popped up really quick.
honestly, what happened with Elliot there is like the same energy I sometimes bring to the Arkham games where I'm trying to do a really stealthy takedown, and then all I end up doing is just exposing myself to everybody like,
It's the bat.
Do me a favor. Look at the tracks. Okay, I don't know. It doesn't look like a monorail. It looks like a train.
Yeah,
But I
mean,
guess
and
the- I guess
for all intents and purposes in this video game,
single-
it might as well be.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
okay.
a
So
mono-
the single rail, there it is.
Yeah.
The part of the train was blocking it.
Okay.
it's a monorail in the sense of you got one train on a rail.
Yeah, but you can't see the rail because of part of the train, so
Yeah.
it just looked like it was a bad graphic for being on two tracks.
It doesn't look like a monorail. Yeah, you look like you have mono.
How'd you tell? Oh, okay.
You would think ninjas would not be bothered by smoke bombs with how often they use them.
No, but it is a smoke grenade, so it can be made of a different chemical compound.
Theatricality and deception. Powerful tools.
Oh,
for the
shit.
initiated.
No!
I was going to say, but you are initiated, aren't you, Bruce? And you fell to your fucking death.
The train is on what we call Cillian rail.
It is silly. I'll give it that.
Oh, they can't fall though.
Oh,
No, but I can.
Invisible wall
I'm
saves
not, I was
them.
going to say, I'm not surprised, but at the same time, beat 'em up logic dictates like I should be able to just throw them over the fucking rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, Streets of Rage 4 got that right.
Yeah.
Double Dragon 1 got that right.
How do I disarm the explosives on the carriage door?
I don't
It's
know.
nicely-
I'm just a goon.
It's too late.
What? The train's too loud.
Reason for you to suffer to protect him.
Do I look like a cop? I didn't really set you up for that.
How do I disarm the charges? 1942. That's the code.
1942 's got a
1942.
I can't stand being asked a question 3 times.
Your precious Gotham of living hell.
Yeah.
Not after you told me the code.
Yeah, you told me how to make that not happen.
There's no reason for these guys to give you any information, given how close the plan is coming to fruition.
Yeah, and they're trained
Yeah.
to not give you information. They'll
Yeah.
kill themselves first.
Yeah.
All right. So 1942.
Can't believe they actually gave you the code.
That would be Batman Volume number 112.
No, so there's no real
There's no
connection to that
significance
number.
To that number, I don't think. No.
Not really, no.
No. Because Batman debuted in Detective Comics.
It was 36, I believe.
36 or 37?
That was what year? 1930.
6.
That's what we're saying. Yeah, 36. He was Detective Comics number 1, right?
Was he?
No, that was
Not
Superman.
Was it
not
not
number
number
1. No. Detective Comics was already a thing, but he debuted in Detective Comics. It was already
Yeah,
established.
It was Superman that debuted in Action Comics 1.
Actually, he was in
Yes.
Action
He
Comics
was
1.
Action
Yeah.
Comics 1. Yeah.
Oh, there's the hole.
Batman
just-
debut. 39.
39?
March 30th, 1939 in
1939.
Detective Comics number 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm looking for something.
surprised
like
I'm waiting
this.
until the last part to ask this, because we went into the films and that sort of shit already. But are you guys Batman comic book readers?
I do
Casual.
whenever I casual, yeah. I do if I can get to it, but if I can't, I won't.
Oh, because I make it a thing to try and keep up with Batman comics to a point. But I collect trades. I don't collect single
Yeah,
issues. 'cause
single issues.
I don't.
Too much of a
It's
commitment.
too much of a commitment. I don't have any place to store them.
Yeah.
Right, that's the other thing.
Because
It's I got nowhere
I've
to
been
store my
rereading
stuff.
I've been rereading New 52 because that's some of my favorite Batman stories to follow in a more contemporary times, I guess I
Oh,
should
okay.
say. But yeah, I just realized I never really asked to gauge opinion on whether you guys actually read Batman comic books or any superhero comic books. I guess for that one.
I do read the Avatar comics every now and again, but
Okay.
superhero comics I'd like to do, but some days it's like, where you don't have the time to really sit down and knuckle down and get into it.
Yeah.
That kind of thing happens to me a lot with the job, so it's like, and when I get home, I'm like, I'm too fucking tired.
Are you a
Let me just
physical
either-
reader or a digital reader?
Both.
Same. I like to do both. Like I'll read it digitally, and if I really like the story, then I'll get it physically.
I honestly kind of prefer physical.
Yeah.
Because for me, digital, I get too sidetracked. Like, I can easily just lose my place or go to a
Yeah.
different website at the
You're-
same time. But if I'm in
yeah.
the book,
Yeah.
I got nothing else to really distract me. So I feel so I like that a bit more too.
There's something about the way he kicked him there. I know it's a beat 'em up, so it makes
Yeah.
sense. But it reminds me of games like Turtles in Time, where you attack in the air and you just fall slowly.
Yeah. Because you didn't go forward enough for the dive kick.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
did
So he
this
just kind of like stuck his
weird
foot
sort of
out
air
and ended
attack.
where it ended. Street Fighter 2, when you jump and I think it's like the middle kick, and
Yeah.
he just sticks his leg out and
Yeah.
comes down with it.
There's a lot of characters that have that. Which animation in
Yeah.
particular?
I'm thinking
Specifically-
mostly like
specifically Ryu and
Oh,
Ken.
Yeah, that's the one that I think of the most when I think of that.
Stomp your nuts.
Think fast, chuckle nuts. What?
Stomp them in the nuts. Wait, you're gonna stop me in the where? I'll talk. It's 1942.
The wide leg flip to get behind and do stuff, if for some reason, I guess it's because of the wide legged aspect, really reminds me of Bayonetta. Oh, look, a
I just think
loading
about that
area.
series, too. I'm thinking of playing the second game.
Bayonetta? Did you ever play it?
No.
You played the first one?
Okay.
I played the entire series. It's just that for SGB, I've
Yeah.
only played
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
game, and I want to play the second game.
I haven't played the
'Cause
third
I got a
game yet.
feeling I'm going to be the only one defending that game.
No, I love that game. I thought both of them were fantastic.
I thought
I like the
you
first
never-
one
so you
after
never-
Johnny played it,
so you
if
never
it was
played-
a bit long in the mouth.
You
but-
never played a 3?
No, I haven't, but I haven't played it. Everybody told me that there were some performance issues, so I was kind of waiting for the Switch 2 to play it. So
Yeah,
now that I
right.
have the Switch 2, I can go. I can go
Yeah,
play
get
it.
better off. That was the right move to do.
Yeah.
Although performance issues is not my problem with Bayonetta 3.
I've heard some stuff about the story that,
It's-
and I was like, don't.
it's a story thing, and
Yeah.
it's a gameplay thing that drives me away from Bayonetta 3.
You took
But
my
I won't get into
advice
it.
about theatricality a bit literally, don't you think?
We both wear masks.
But yours is a lie. You hate this city as much as I do, but you're afraid to do what's necessary. It's why you cannot fight injustice. Why you cannot
Injustice.
He said it.
Foreshadowing to what we're doing soon.
Stopping it.
Probably.
die with the rest of them.
There's only one man I'll let you kill.
Batman, I don't think you get the point of the no-kill
Yeah,
policy.
hold on, what?
Who are you letting
Wait,
him kill?
who are you letting him kill? I think I missed something there.
I think he's referring to himself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
He's
is.
referring to himself.
And he's not gonna let you kill him.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say, don't let him fight.
I won't let you kill
Yeah, I
him.
mean, let's be real. Survival instinct's kicking in after a while there, Bats.
I'm sorry, I was gonna let you punch me, but I just could not defend myself.
Also, it's kind of weird. Like
This is the best my league can do.
the little back and forth they had exchanged is something that they're saying to each other when Bruce has him pinned down on the floor. It was like,
Oh,
you got to take the measures necessary. And it's like, and that's why you can't win, and that's why you can't stop this train. And then he's like, who said anything about stopping it? And that gives up the game. It's like, oh, he has no plan to stop the train. So if you say that now, you're gonna give it like you're gonna like raise the suspicions. Like, wait, what's he trying to do?
Yeah,
then?
what else is he doing?
Like he's showing his whole ass.
Yeah.
Like,
he's showing his hole in the ass.
His whole bat cave.
Well, there's the microwave emitter.
the microwave.
You just hit the stop button.
Oh, shucks.
The machine cannot be stopped.
Now with that attitude. Oh,
There's actually something very dystopian about that.
all right.
The machine cannot be stopped.
That's why you got to rage
Whoa.
against it and break it physically.
Yeah.
He was being watched by Solid
With the
Snake.
hammer.
A hammer and sickle, comrade.
All right, let me open up this microwave emit. There's potato chips in here.
Damn
Oh,
microwave.
have you been using it as storage?
Did you use the popcorn button?
Have you finally learned to do what is necessary?
I have. Plus 10 seconds.
Told you there's
Plus
only
10
one
seconds.
man I'll let you kill.
If not murder, what do you call this?
Justice.
Taking out the garbage.
Justice.
Oh, I fucking called that, dude.
I can't believe he preferred John's response to mine.
Greg cannot believe it's not butter.
All right, now there's a self-destruct sequence. 9 millimeters. We're done. That's it. We're done. We're actually done.
Time.
Wait, what? Why did it just end?
Because I grappled.
No.
I have a grab a hook and he doesn't. Neener.
That was an accident. Doesn't count.
I understand for video game purposes they had to have the game end that way, but I'd much prefer the movies ending.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you.
Or like
Yeah, that is such a great line.
Yeah, but it's also like you kill that.
You totally killed. You'd let him die.
You let him die.
And a
Technically, it'll be the
and a
explosion that
detective
kills
who
him.
lets the suspect die is no different than a murderer, per Jimmy Kudo.
Also, he was
Shinichi
still doing that Elvis slip.
I once made the mistake of thinking Ra's al Ghul was dead.
But that was his
When men
duplicate.
make themselves symbols, they shed their mortality. Henry Descartes and Jonathan Crane are already gone. Just like Bruce Wayne.
It's very pouty. It's very pouty.
Where's Bruce Wayne?
There's no fear.
Man, the fight editing in this movie, Jesus.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's it. GG's.
Save game
And
complete.
that's it.
Yeah, that's literally it. We're done.
Somebody.
It doesn't even like go to the credits.
Hold on. We gotta save first.
Is there?
Okay.
Did you? I was. You
Then we
already-
go to the
Oh, then
credits.
you go to the credits. Okay.
So you've already beaten the game, so
Yeah.
it's not like you're gonna get unlocks right now. Yeah,
Well,
it
he, like,
just
you
kinda
did get additional
stopped.
unlocks. Not
Did you
entirely
get it-
sure what it is.
Did you
but-
get additional unlocks?
No, that was it.
Yeah, you would have gotten the unlocks already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Batman Begins.
Why are all these sparrows down here?
So I think not that there was a lot of
ladder.
not that there was a lot of competition, but like this was easily one of the better games we played for this marathon.
Yes.
Obviously, we're ending on the best one because we only have one more game after this, folks, and it's Batman Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
And Matt will be taking
Just in
out
time
for
for
that.
Christmas.
Which is gonna,
Yeah, just in time for
exactly.
Christmas, you're right.
I was gonna say like that's probably gonna be done by the time it's Christmas.
Yeah, which is very appropriate. But
I call it a Christmas game.
either way, I like some technical jank here. And
Yeah,
there, but
it's a product of the time.
yeah, but
This
I'm also
is-
pleasantly surprised by how well this game
Yeah.
has held up.
It's
and
very
aged.
competent.
Yeah, it is a very
It's-
competent game. I think it's a good way of putting it.
It's worse than many games, better than most of the licensed games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily one of the best licensed games.
Yeah.
I'd say. You know, because
of
what-
this
it's a
generation,
confident
yeah.
game.
like, what do you have to compare? Like,
Yeah.
The Arkham games? That's
no. Like licensed, like tied to a film.
Like movie games,
movie
stuff
games
like
and that
Fifth
stuff.
Element, which was terrible.
Because
like,
to me, like, if we're talking strictly Batman, like, there's only 3 that come to mind that I would consider decent that were tied to a movie. That's the Batman NES game, the
Yep.
'89 game from Sunsoft.
yeah,
Returns.
which was
Returns on the-
loosely tied
Yeah,
to the
but it was tied to the
It's
Yeah.
still
movie.
good.
Batman Returns on the SNES.
Yes.
And-
fantastic.
And this. Because Batman Forever, no.
No, not even the arcade.
Not even the arcade
What?
game.
Batman Forever was a game?
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
It was
but
a
we're
game,
talking about
right?
but we're talking about like the at
But it
least
wasn't a good game.
the at
Yeah.
least like
It was a
decent
game that
ones.
existed.
Need we say more about Batman and Robin on PS1?
What is there to say about
We
Batman
didn't-
and
we
Robin
didn't
on
even finish
PS1?
that. We humored that for like 10 minutes and we stopped because we're so
It was
bored.
miserable.
Yeah. You know? And then afterwards, yeah, that was it.
Cockcroft.
Cockcroft.
And it's Guy Cockcroft.
You gotta admit, that's a hell of a British name
That
right
is
there.
a wild name. Eurocom, common team.
Nice job, Cockbird. Very nice.
But this is where it ends, though, for Batman licensed tie-ins, because there were plans for a Dark Knight game,
Yep.
but they will ultimately be scrapped.
Which I believe the gameplay of it, like alpha gameplay, has been like leaked, has been revealed.
You can probably find trailers of it on YouTube, like
I mean,
easily.
given that this feels like the predecessors to the Arkham,
The Arkham
games,
yeah.
I feel like Dark Knight probably would have been the Arkham game that we would have gotten first.
Probably.
Maybe the idea behind the game's cancellation was like, listen, Rocksteady is working on this new game, and we kind of want to put all our resources into this because this is looking to be its own sort of beast, and for good reason, because Arkham Asylum
It's still one of the
changed
best Batman
changed
games.
changed the ballpark completely on not just like Batman games, but like the
Superhero
amount of
general.
love and craft superhero games should get.
Yeah.
To expect, because Arkham Asylum is
Yeah.
still a fantastic fucking
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Like
I love that
I
one the
love
most.
that one so much.
If
I
it
love it the
if
most.
it actually wasn't for Arkham, we wouldn't like get games, like Insomniac Spider-Man, for example.
Yeah, exactly.
Or,
Absolutely right.
or hell, fucking X-Men Origins Wolverine on the PS3 and 360.
yeah,
Very
like,
good game. And it's like it's really good. It shows Wolverine as this, uncaged like beast. And it's like, yeah, like it's so good.
X-Men Origins Wolverine walked so that Insomniac's Wolverine could run.
Yes.
And
Essentially.
cut people in half.
just like how Batman Begins walks so that Arkham Asylum could run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are plenty. I mean, if for the only thing I could think of for praising that game, Batman and Robin also had like a detective mode and shit like that in it too. So, for what it's worth, it's like Arkham Asylum really just took the very bits and elements of what they had in previous games, and then it would ultimately just refine them and make it into a much more streamlined and infinitely more fun to play Batman series altogether.
Yeah.
It did what follow-up games are supposed to do, which is took what worked and keep it going.
Yeah.
What did it say? Like, I do appreciate the amount of effort that went into this game.
Yeah.
Not just as a video game tie-in, but
Oh,
just as
the Burnout team. They did work on that.
oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Wow, that would explain.
I get-
But that kind of goes into what I was about to say, though. Lowest points of the Batmobile stuff.
Yeah.
Because
Sorry, Burnout
I
team.
get, yeah.
Now we know who to
I
blame.
think the idea behind your armor not being able to
DVD content.
rejuvenate was supposed to hammer in the message of Batman not harming
Yeah.
pedestrians and shit like that, or maybe just doesn't want to damage his sick ride.
Yeah.
But I think we had the most complaints during those sequences, and maybe they could have worked on that a little longer.
Yeah.
Assuming like there's nothing we're not missing about the burnout sequences, but still.
No, they look
Yeah,
look
they look
really
just fine.
cool. I mean, that's also where we talked about visually how amazing it all looked. We talked about the detail, and if they were to upscale it, it would be so much better. Like there was positive to it. It just from a character standpoint, he's crashing into these cars and basically killing people.
Yeah.
And it just felt tonally, it felt a bit different than the rest of the game.
Which is so weird
you know.
because the game still goes out of its way to give you a prompt showing no casualties.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
who the hell
it's-
are you fooling?
Yeah, but it's also like why have that in the game
In that way.
in that way? If
Just have it as a sequence to get from one place to the next, or have objectives.
yeah,
And then you lose points or health when you crash into something. Like, I don't know. I feel like there was a better way to make it feel more Batman-y.
Batman-y.
Batman-y, yeah.
Well, the needs of the Batman outweigh the needs of the few.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's gonna call it a wrap here, though, folks, for Batman Begins.
Hopefully
for
we
the
get Batman out of this
Returns.
bat hole. Somebody got a bat ladder?
Yeah.
He's got a grapple.
Alfred, I fell again.
I fell back into the cave.
Alfred, again.
I fell back into the cave of
I need help. Please give it. Oh my God. Big bat. Oh, I gotta fight it. Hang on.
Why do
Battering. Battering.
I'm better than you.
Better than you.
Well, you're certainly battier.
Now, is it batter or batter?
Battier, as in crazier.
Oh no, I know, but
Battier, yeah, there we go.
My favorite catchphrase of Batman was "batter up."
Hey, that was also my favorite catchphrase of Griff from Back to the Future.
He's got no script.
no. My favorite Batman line is in New 52. My favorite line of Batman is in New 52 where he says bingo.
That's it.
Because it's like you never hear Batman say bingo or something like that.
It's a new 52 for a new age.
Exactly. So it's like hearing him say bingo is like, oh, okay.
Bingo. Ha, see, I didn't even use the free space.
Well, that's going to do it here, folks.
got a true
for Batman
bingo.
Begins on SGB. We will see you guys for the
here's-
last game for the Battle.
Oh, wait, here's all the cast.
This is the cast.
So wait, real
Rest of the
quick.
thing. Yeah.
We got Christian Bale, we got
Right.
Michael Caine, we got Liam Neeson. They did get Katie Holmes.
My cocaine.
Oh, it is Tom Wilkinson.
Yeah, it was Tom Wilkinson.
Yeah.
That was, they did. He sounded so unrecognizable in the game.
And they got Ken Watanabe.
And they got Ken Watanabe.
Well, hold on. Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's continue to see, because maybe they have voices for the actual in-game models. Because they have to credit those people because there were cutscenes.
Yeah, but now at this point, this is just by name. We don't.
Yeah.
So
These
Yeah,
guys are not
see that-
special enough.
And that's going to be the issue, is that the reason you saw all of the actual names is because there were
Fred Tatasciore was in this.
there were
Okay.
there were cutscenes from the movie.
Who's Fred Tester?
He voices the current Hulk. Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
He voices the Hulk in this game.
Shit. Like he does a lot of like big
Big dudes.
big dudes. Yeah.
Hulk have all his scenes cut.
All right, but before we go, we have one more round of Patreon shoutouts to do.
And we give special thanks to Silly Drago, DJ Sylvia Takage, Gizmo, Sonic 21 Blast, Blue Dino, one more Sonic Robot, Gumby, David Bolton Media, Michael Gonzalez, Thomas Bond, Crazy Armor, and Daku Zamurai.
Hell yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys next time where the last game for the Batathon returns. Batman Organs.
Organs.
Batman Orchids.
I was
going
gonna say, so my mind
Orchidgens.
wanted to say Batman Begins Arkham, but I realized mid-word I was like, nope, don't say that. That's wrong. Then I meant to say Origins, but it said Organ. Batman Organs.
Batman Organs.
We'll see you guys next time.
Later. Have a good night.